An autonomous vehicle, also known as a robotic car, self-driving car, or driverless car, is a vehicle that is capable of using its environment and moving with little or no human input. An autonomous vehicle combines a variety of sensors to perceive their surroundings, such as radar, lidar, sonar, GPS, odometry, and inertial measurement units. Its advanced control systems interpret sensory information to identify appropriate navigational paths, as well as obstacles and relevant signage. In 1885, a German mechanical engineer with the name of Carl Benz invented the automobile. Not only did he create something revolutionary, but he paved the way towards our automobile industry. Who would have known that cars would have gone from Carl's first automobile, shown in this picture, to this? In the last decade or so, automobile corporations have been working intensely in building autonomous vehicles. So how do autonomous vehicles work? Well, when you turn on the car identifies where it is located using the integrated GPS system in it. Then, with that information, it layers it with the current environmental data that it sees. You can see various forms and boxes which the car sensors are capturing in this video. Once the car has this data, it programs makes sense of what it is seeing. As shown in this video, the purple boxes are cars on the road near the autonomous vehicle. Then using its sophisticated software, it tries to predict beforehand what each car, truck, pedestrian, etc. is going to do. Based on that, then the car simply decides what trajectory it should follow and how quickly it should speed up. From there, it is just the car following the path, turning the steering wheel from left to right, or right to left. The creation of an autonomous vehicle comes with many advantages. From the most noticeably, which is the ability to eat, sleep, and work on the car, to the less noticeable advantages, which include quicker commute times, which is due to the possible increased speed limits, consistent car distance from one another, and automatic braking system which will prevent the nose-to-tail crashes. Another advantage is the decrease in emissions being released in the air due to the vehicle being an electric vehicle and not needing to burn fuel. The other advantage is the ability for people with driving restrictions to be able to purchase and use the car for transportation. While all of these advantages are great, the greatest advantage is above all of these is the reduction of car fatalities. There are about 1.2 million yearly car fatalities around the globe. 33,000 of those are in the US soil. To take this into perspective, here is a video of a 737 commercial aircraft. Sadly, this aircraft is about to collide head-on into the ground. This aircraft holds about 90 passengers. Imagine this aircraft crashing every single day for a whole year. That is the equivalent of our car fatalities in the US. This is a grave issue, and autonomous vehicles could in theory reduce or almost eliminate these tragedies from happening. In an interview with Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla, and other startups, we're asked how long till we have fully autonomous vehicles. The response was that by 2019 the fully autonomous technology will be completed, and by 2020 self-driving cars would have been so advanced that they will be fully autonomous vehicles. But if this is true, then why are we not seeing ads or commercials bombarding us about fully autonomous vehicles? This is because while the creation of a car that can fully and safely drive itself be made, These creations have no guarantee that the states or local government will abide by its sale and usage. There are states that want to move forward and become the leaders in autonomous vehicle industries. These are like Arizona and California, which have reduced autonomous car regulations to perform tests on their autonomous vehicles, like Waymo. Waymo is a Google driverless taxi vehicle, which has been tested in Chandler, Arizona since 2016. On the other hand, there are other states which have a more conservative view in the matter. There is uncertainty of what regulation and political hurdles are needed in order to make autonomous vehicles publicly purchasable, and it is reasonable to assume that such things could easily take years to be approved. So, we spoke about positive outcomes of having autonomous vehicles, but I did not mention the negative ones. First is the increase in vehicle congestion, since these cars will now be available for purchase and be used by people that may have been restricted from driving. This can be blind people or even people with disabilities. Criminal hacking or computer glitches is another disadvantage in autonomous vehicles. No computer is available, which increases the risk of it getting hacked or run into a glitch error presented in the system's program. Another disadvantage is the car's program's ethics. Sometimes there is no way to escape an impending accident. In this situation, the car takes action towards what it thinks it is the right choice to take. This may cause problems with the passenger, which might not agree with the decision the car has taken. The last disadvantage, and worst among all the other cons that I spoke about, is the loss of jobs. Every person who has made a living being a professional driver could potentially lose their jobs. These include taxi drivers, truckers, and maybe even food delivery services. Also, repair car shops and car insurance could be hurt by the lack of car accidents on the road. So, where does this all leave us? I have no clue, but I am excited to see what the future has in store for us. I hope you enjoyed my presentation on autonomous vehicles, and hope you leave now with a little bit of knowledge about autonomous vehicles.